Yo, it's Monday, time to set it straight. Two fat guys gonna educate on this very date throughout history. Step inside and unlock the mystery. Two fat guys, every Monday we arrive. Dig through history, keeping culture alive. Two fat guys, what went down on this day? Tune in every Monday, hear what we gotta say. Two fat guys, podcast Monday history.
Here we are one more time.
Welcome to the Two Fat Guys podcast on this day, June 8th.
There was quite a bit of stuff. John, I thought was going to have to bail me out because with graduation and everything that was going on,
Excuses.
I did not do my homework, but I managed to get it in today. Barely, but I did it.
See, Johnny doesn't realize that I'm lazy and I do my homework every Monday.
Yeah, there was a lot going on this last week, man. A lot. Every day. Her days off, my days off. There was a ton going on, so it's like I just didn't have time. Then trying to cram it all in at the last seconds.
Always fun. Welcome back to high school.
Right. I did it. Oh, I never have to wake him up for high school again. Oh. So nice.
Hallelujah.
Exactly.
Hallelujah.
Exactamente. All right. I think we're going to go ahead and jump in because we got a pretty large show today.
Let's go.
All right. John's going to kick us off with 1651 in births.
All right. On this day, 1651, William Dampier, explorer and pirate who circumnavigated the globe 3 times, the first man to successfully do so. He once rescued Alexander Selkirk from an uninhabited island. Selkirk would later go on to write the tall tale of Robinson Crusoe about being stranded.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty cool. Then, 1867, Frank Lloyd Wright, widely considered the greatest American architect of all time, was born. Much of his work involved what he called organic architecture, designing buildings around nature instead of through it. So, like, if you see any buildings in the U.S., like especially up north, that where they have, like, buildings that kind of go around waterfalls and stuff, like, that's mostly his style. And he's accredited to it.
It's funny. I saw that one and I thought about writing it. It's like, nope, John's going to get it. It's funny because I know pretty much the ones that you're going to pick up. So I just leave them for you.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. That's the benefit of knowing each other for 30 years.
Speaking of benefit of knowing each other for 30 years, this woman did not benefit from knowing somebody for 30 years at all, one bit. On this day in 1900, Lena Baker was born. She was a maid in Georgia and the only woman to be executed by electric chair. Her crime, capital murder, was an act of self-defense as she defended herself from a sexual assault from her, I almost said owner.
Oh, wow.
No, not owner. She was a maid, so employer. There we go. There's the word. From her employer. He pulled a pistol on her and tried to force her into an act, and she wrestled the gun away and shot him.
Oh, my goodness, sorry.
She was committed of the murder, and it was considered murder, and she was put to death. She was granted a posthumous pardon 60 years later. It took 60 years for somebody to go, hey, maybe that wasn't right. Oops. Sorry about your luck. Instead of the 10-year sentence you could have had, you got put to death in a pretty terrible way.
Or you shouldn't have had a sentence at all.
Exactly. They should have just given you a parade through the middle of town.
Right? Boy, the 1900s.
Yeah, for sure.
Not even all the 1900s, the early 1900s. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
I mean, it
and
doesn't get any earlier than 1900.
no, the wild part is you think about it and you're like 1900 was so long ago. And no, it wasn't that long ago, really.
I mean, it's
we-
126 years, but I mean,
Yeah.
still, that's
almost like the lifespan of one person.
yeah.
So, I mean, not quite. I don't think there's somebody alive who's 126. I think the oldest person only lived to be about 116 or so.
118, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, right around
But
there.
I mean, still, that's pretty close.
Yep.
And I mean, for all the advances that we think we've made, we haven't really come all that far.
Yeah.
Not near far enough.
Not as far as you would think for 126 years later.
Exactly.
All right. John left this one for me because he knows. If you listened to our May 11th episode, you heard about this person's death, sadly. So 1927 was his birth. Jerry Stiller. It's funny because the page where I looked it up had exactly the same thing for his bio that it did for his death. So I looked up other stuff, and it says before returning to comedy, he earned a drama degree from Syracuse University. In 1953, a famous director praised him as one of the best Shakespearean clowns he had ever seen. Before establishing his entertainment career, Stiller served in the U.S. Army during World War II. He actually turned down the role of Frank Costanza initially because he had committed to a Broadway play. Another actor was cast for one episode, but when that did not work out, the Seinfeld team called him back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. On his first date with his wife and comedy partner, Anne Marie, he impressed her by stealing a set of silverware from the restaurant for her apartment. I thought that was awesome.
Hey, that's the way to win a woman's heart right there.
Right? He stole from me.
Such a bad boy. And women love that.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to... Oh, no. You go ahead and take... Because I have the next one.
Okay. 1933. Joan Rivers was born. She's an American actress and comic, known for her acerbic style and New York accent. This is one I didn't know. She's the first female talk show host to host a late-night show. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was pretty cool. Later in her career, she introduced herself to a new generation through her red carpet commentary and interviews.
Yep. And her daughter took her place and started doing that too.
Yep.
I was never really a huge Joan Rivers fan. I really didn't like her until, oddly enough, Celebrity Apprentice. That's because you really got to see the real Joan Rivers, not the Joan Rivers that she puts on as her persona.
See, I thought she was great in Spaceballs.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I give you that. I did, but I mean, it wasn't really her. Even though
A little bit goes a long way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. I have 1940, Nancy Sinatra. Singer of These Boots Are Made for Walkin' and Sugartown, she is the daughter of famous crooner Frank Sinatra. She and her father recorded a hit duet version of the song Something Stupid. Her cover of Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down was featured in the film Kill Bill. Her song These Boots Are Made for Walking was featured in the Stanley Kubrick film Full Metal Jacket, which I forgot that was a Stanley Kubrick film until I saw that. I was like, oh, yeah, it was.
It was. What a movie, though.
Mm-hmm. I really only liked the first half hour.
That's...
Because I'm not a huge fan of war movies. I never have been. Mm-hmm. But when they're doing the boot camp at the beginning, it's like, damn, that is intense.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I mean, the whole movie's intense, but that part is like, wow. All right. John has 1943.
I do indeed. On this day, Colin Baker was born, and happy birthday since he's still alive. He played the sixth Doctor Who, and he was in the middle of a 4-year contract when he was summarily dismissed They recast him without telling him because of bad ratings. He was considered unlikable and led to one of the biggest dips in the show. Which weird. I really liked his episodes. I thought he did a good job of sort of capturing like less human elements. Because I mean, the Doctor Who is supposed to be an alien who is 1,000 years old, and I thought he did a good job of being weird enough to be different from humans. So I mean, kind of weird, but ratings trump all. So
No. I didn't start watching, and I didn't really watch it a lot, but I watched it with Jamie and Raven, Doctor Who in the 2000s.
Yep.
So I only know a few of the Doctors.
Yeah. I used to watch it as a kid. I would get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you could catch the satellite feed from Denver. And you would catch Doctor Who and then Lost in Space. And that's how I kicked off my Saturday mornings.
It's funny. All right. In 1944, William Boz Scaggs, American rock guitarist, Steve Miller Band from 67 to 68, as singer-songwriter, Lowdown and Lido Shuffle, born in Canton, Ohio. And I also have 1951. It's funny. If my name was Gaynor Hopkins as a woman, I would change it to Bonnie Tyler also. So,
Indeed.
Welsh singer whose most well-known hits include It's a Heartache, Holding Out for a Hero, and Total Eclipse of the Heart. She entered a local talent contest when she was 19, finishing in second place. After forming her own band, she competed on the British TV talent show New Faces. She became the first Welsh singer to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Her 1986 song, If You Were a Woman and I Was a Man, was rewritten for Bon Jovi's song You Give Love a Bad Name.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
She recorded the original version of Tina Turner's hit single, The Best.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
I did not realize how many hits she had.
Oh, yeah. She had a bunch.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I was looking it up because I don't know if you've ever seen it, but on YouTube there is Total Eclipse of the Heart literal video, and it's like the woman singing like "Now I'm spinning around and there's candles everywhere." It is hilarious.
I'll have to watch it.
Yeah,
That sounds
it's
funny.
So funny. It's ninjas. That's great. All right, Jonah is 1955.
Okay, 1955. Father of the World Wide Web, Tim Berners-Lee was born. He's an English computer scientist whose team literally designed the World Wide Web. It was the first website that was hosted on a server that was able to be connected to remotely through Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
Or HTTP.
Yes. So a big thing used every day by everyone. Big thank you, or maybe not, for all the cat videos and all the other things on the web that probably shouldn't be there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you gave us the greatest tool of information and we're abusing it.
All right. I have 1958, Keenan Ivory Wayans. It's so funny. Whoever wrote this, I don't think they really knew much about Keenan Ivory Wayans. It says, American actor best known for his long-running role on the TV series In Living Color. He wrote the show.
I mean,
yes, granted, he had a long-running role on it, but
Yeah.
he wrote the show.
but I mean, that makes it pretty easy to be a long-running actor on your show.
Yeah. So he was also the director and producer of the first 2 installments of the popular Scary Movie spoof franchise. He has also appeared as the host of his own talk show, as well as the host of the 8th season of Last Comic Standing. He became a member of the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity while attending Tuskegee University. He dropped out, however, to pursue a career as a comedian. The 2000 film Scary Movie was the top-grossing film directed by an African American until it was surpassed by Tim Story's 2005 film Fantastic Four, which, yikes.
Yeah.
He has 9 siblings, including actors Marlon, Sean, Damon, and Kim. His father, Howell, worked as a manager at a supermarket, and his mother, Elvira, was a social worker. He has 4 daughters named Bella, Jolie, Nala, and Daphne, and a son named Keenan Jr., which, come on, Damon has Damon Jr.
Yeah.
It's like, does Kim have Kim Jr.?
Not yet.
Come
Don't
on,
give him any
guys.
ideas. Apparently the dude can't pull out of a driveway.
Like, come on. All right. And I have the next 3.
Woohoo. Go.
I have 2 for 1965. The first is Frank Grillo, film and television actor well known for his appearances in Warrior, Zero Dark 30, and the shows Prison Break and Guiding Light. In 2014, he began playing Alvy Kalina in the DirecTV drama Kingdom. I don't know if you ever watched that. It was okay.
I have not.
It had Cub Swanson in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And the second one for 65 was Kevin Farley. American actor, comedian, director, Saturday Night Live, The Waterboy, Dirty Work, and younger brother of comedian Chris Farley. He was born in Madison, Wisconsin. And we have 1966, Julianne Margulies. It says rose to stardom as Nurse Carol Hathaway on the TV drama ER and later won a Golden Globe Award for her performance on The Good Wife. Her first major role was the film Out for Justice. She set the record for most career Screen Actors Guild Awards with 8. Alec Baldwin then tied her when he won his 8th in 2012.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yep. Yeah, you don't hear much about her anymore.
I didn't hear much about her before. I never watched ER or any daytime soap.
I didn't see her in those. I saw her in other stuff. All right. John has the next.
1972, Toby Gard was born. He's an English video game designer that sought to make a non-sexualized heroine. He failed spectacularly and created Lara Croft, the most iconic and sexualized heroine in video game history. Thanks for failing us, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
From 2 men, we appreciate you.
Yeah, and I played the hell out of that game, too.
Oh, for sure. I mean, yeah, Lara Croft is definitely a badass, but there's some polygons on the front of that woman that got pulses racing back in the day.
For sure. All right. I was kind of surprised that John didn't have this one. It was one of the bigger ones of June 8th, 1977. Kanye West.
Why would I have that?
Just because it's a big one?
You would have that one.
Well, I didn't want it. I don't like Kanye.
We can just skip it.
Well, I have a lot on it, actually. This is
We can just skip it.
one of the best-selling and most awarded artists of all time. He has received 24 Grammy Awards over the course of his music career. He was ranked the 3rd top producer of the decade in 2010 by Billboard. He's received praise from such albums as The College Dropout, Graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Yeezus. He legally changed his name to Yee in 2021. He is notoriously outspoken, a quality that was on full display when he interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 MTV VMAs. His mother, Donda West, served as his manager until her death in 2007. He proposed to clothing designer Alexis Pfeiffer in 2006, but the relationship ended on April 21st, 2008. He married Kim Kardashian in 2014. I don't know if he has 4 kids. I thought he only had 2. I don't know if you know their names. I mean, you know North. Everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
Do you know the others?
No, and I'm probably sure I don't want to.
They are equally as stupid.
I'm sure they are.
They have 2 daughters named North and Chicago, and 2 sons named Saint and Psalm.
Wow.
Kardashian filed for a divorce from West in February of 2021. I would too if you named my kids that.
Yeah. I mean, at least they weren't named like Adolf and, Joseph. And because, I mean, he's had some pretty weird comments.
For sure.
Particularly concerning Nazi Germany. Like, yikes.
This is in 2022. He had a brief relationship with actress Julia Fox. The couple announced their separation in February 2022. On December 20th, 2022, he married Bianca Censori. They reportedly filed for divorce in February 2025. During the early 2000s, he often performed on stage with his good friend, the legendary Jay-Z. Like, yikes, dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, popular musician.
Oh, for sure.
But,
I loved Through the Wire. That was a great song. That was before he lost his mind.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one he did with Jay-Z? I think he did more than one. I think it was the first one he did. I really liked that one too. But after that, I just really wasn't feeling it. So the next one, you're going to know, but not from any of the stuff probably, well, maybe, that I'm about to tell you. But I'll tell you what I'm sure you'll know her from. Maria Menounos.
Oh, yeah, from wrestling.
You did get one.
Yeah.
1978. American actress, TV star for Today, Access Hollywood, WWE. In 1996, Miss Massachusetts Teen USA, born in Medford, Massachusetts. If you ever go to the movies, that stupid thing that they have where download the app and you can play games and blah, 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 blah. And it has her interviewing people and stuff like before the trailers and stuff start, all the stupid stuff they have at the beginning.
Oh, God. Now I really hate her.
Yeah, she's that one.
Oh, man. Way to ruin it, Johnny.
Right. Okay. And the last one I have is 1984. Tony Hinchcliffe. Known for his prolific career as a stand-up comedian. His 1-hour special, One Shot, was released on Netflix on January 15th, 2016. In 2020, he released his second special, Making Friends. He began performing stand-up comedy at the Hollywood Comedy Store in 2007. He soon after began hosting the club's Potluck Night. Between 2012 and 2013, he served as a contributing writer for the Comedy Central series The Burn with Jeff Ross. He has also hosted his own live-recorded podcast called #KillTony. He has been mentored by fellow comedian Joe Rogan, whose podcast he has appeared on frequently. Yeah. I've heard a couple things from him. He's okay.
I haven't. I mean, if I have, I don't remember it.
Yeah, he's not one of my favorites for sure, but not bad. All right, we're going to move on to deaths. John has the first three.
First three. Sweet. Okay, here's the fun one. On this day, in 632 AD, Muhammad, founder of Islam, died. He was lauded as the last messenger of God, and unsurprisingly, he was also labeled a heretic. He had a lot of controversy in his life, including what is it when you marry two women?
Polyamorous?
Polyamorous. Polyamorous is sleeping with two women. I thought it was something different when you marry them.
I don't know.
Polygamy? Polygamy.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, so he was polygamous. His youngest wife was 9 years old when he married her.
Woof.
Yeah, yikes. He owned slaves, and he beat and tortured his military enemies. Not an awesome thing all around. But
not a nice guy.
No, but Islam survived and is now one of the biggest religions in the world.
All right. John has the next one.
1651, Ieyasu Tokugawa is the Japanese shogun that conquered Japan, closed its borders to the outside world, and kept isolationist Japan separate from the rest of Western influence all the way until the shogunate capitulated 150 years later. His ruthless and brutal style left the country pretty thoroughly subjugated.
Mm-hmm.
Then 1809, Thomas Paine was passed away. He's an English and American revolutionary whose pamphlet Common Sense, something we have none of today, supported the revolution from British rule.
Word.
He would later join the French Revolution. So, yeah.
Nice.
And we got to
right.
dig in, so that's good. All right, Johnny's got the next one. 1845.
Yes. In 1845, at the age of 78, from heart failure, chronic dropsy or edema, and tuberculosis, Andrew Jackson.
That's a hell of a list of things to die from.
Right? Well, the tuberculosis kind of led to the rest of it, but
Yeah, fair.
seventh U.S. president whose policies forced many Southeast Native American tribes to flee west of the Mississippi and who ended the National Bank. He represented Tennessee in the U.S. House of Representatives and the United States Senate, and he served on the Tennessee Supreme Court. He won 2 key battles as an Army general, defeating the Creek Indians at the Battle of Horseshoe Bend in 1814 and rousting the British in 1815 at the Battle of New Orleans. He was known as Old Hickory because of his combative and aggressive nature. Though he was a strong supporter of states' rights, he declared that states did not have the right to nullify federal laws during the nullification crisis of 1832.
Yeah. Yeah, tough guy.
Yep. I mean, I don't know that I agree with some of the stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's history.
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, he took a strong stand. I mean, his criticism of how he handled the Indians is pretty valid. But I mean, considering the National Bank corrupt was way ahead of his time. I mean, it 100% was. And now we have the Federal Reserve, which is just as bad.
Yep. All right. John's going to take 1859.
1859, Walter Hunt passed away. He was the inventor of the sewing machine and the safety pin. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Michelle is a coworker of ours, and we were talking the other day about the big, like, anchor-like Singer sewing machines and how we all had one. And how tough and durable they were and how they just don't make them like that anymore.
There's one in the closet right over there.
Yeah, exactly. And it still works.
My grandma had the old school. It was built into a table.
Yep.
Oh my God.
We had one of those.
This thing was so heavy. It's so heavy. But yeah, still worked.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, when you sewed with it, like, you could just hear it, like, doom, 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 doom. I mean, it was so...
Yep.
It was so tough, man. It was good.
Yep. All right. I'm going to take 1924. At 37 from a climbing accident, George Mallory. I had kind of a lot of stuff on this one, so this is going to sort of be my deep dive. I didn't really have one for this episode, but there's quite a bit here. So this is George Mallory died of a fatal head injury and exposure during a mountaineering accident on Mount Everest on June 8th or 9th, 1924, likely caused by a slip while roped to his climbing partner, Andrew Sandy Irvin. When Mallory's remains were discovered 75 years later in 1999, forensic analysis of his preserved body provided key details about his final moments. He sustained a severe puncture wound to the forehead, likely caused by his own ice axe striking a rock and bouncing off as he tried to arrest his fall. Mallory suffered a badly broken right leg and other fractures consistent with a major fall from high up on the mountain. Rope injuries around his waist indicated he was tied to Irvin when the fall occurred, and one climber's slip likely dragged the other down. Irvin's body was not recovered alongside Mallory's, leaving the exact sequence of events and whether the pair successfully reached the summit before their deaths one of mountaineering's greatest enduring mysteries.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you find a puncture wound in someone's forehead and be like, oh, it must have bounced off a rock and hit him in the head. I mean, my first thought is, damn,
Yeah.
that dude whacked him in the head.
Well,
I'm always a cynic, so
yeah. My favorite thing about George Mallory, he was once asked why he became a climber, and he gave the most guyish answer of all time. He said, because it's there.
Yep.
And yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Why do we do these things? Because they're there to do.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. John has 1970.
Okay. Abraham Maslow passed away. He's an American psychologist that coined the hierarchy of needs for mental and physical well-being. I'm sure you probably went over this in science class you slept through. But it's sort of like the food triangle, except it's for needs. Like at the bottom is like food and shelter, and then like higher up is like emotional support and love and stuff. And he came up with the whole tier list for it.
I slept through it, apparently.
I rest my case.
That's funny. All right. In 1982, and John didn't have this one. I was kind of surprised. He's a huge baseball fan, but he didn't have it. At 75, from a heart attack, Satchel Paige, pitcher who was elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1971, becoming the first inductee from the Negro Leagues. He debuted in the Negro Leagues with the Chattanooga Black Lookouts in 1926. He became the oldest rookie to play Major League Baseball at the age of 42, and he would play until the age of 47.
I mean, he did well. He captured 2 World Series in those few years.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Those, when you said you didn't have 82, I was like, wow. John didn't have a couple of baseball ones. I was really surprised.
I do have a couple of baseball ones, though. So, I'm trying to keep it trim.
Yeah. Okay. In 2018, at 61 from suicide, this one was actually hit me kind of hard because I really liked the guy. He was really cool. Anthony Bourdain.
Oh.
Chef and host of the food and culture show No Reservations. He published his well-known book, Kitchen Confidential, Adventures in the Culinary Underbelly in 2000. He briefly attended Vassar College before deciding to study at the Culinary Institute of America. In 2013, he began hosting CNN's Anthony Bourdain Parts Unknown, which I watched the hell out of.
Absolutely.
Good show. Man, he has such an interesting 61 years on this earth.
Yep, for sure.
Man. Yeah, that one sucked because we watched that regularly. They found him while in his hotel room when he didn't answer like calls to come to set and stuff.
Yep.
Like, that sucked. All right.
My favorite Anthony Bourdain story is that he was once asked if he would sit down and with presidents, and he sat down with George Bush and President Obama, and they asked if he would sit down with President-elect Trump. This was President-elect at the time. And he said, no, he wouldn't. I've met him before, and I don't have anything personal against him, but I don't think he has a love of life or food that we would have any reason to bond over.
Yeah,
and,
I can see that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Trump's a guy who gorges himself on McDonald's hamburgers. I mean, yikes.
Yeah. All right. And the last one in deaths could have came a lot sooner. In 2023, at the age of 93, it says neither his organization, the Christian Broadcasting Network, nor his family released a specific cause of death, though it was noted he had previously suffered a stroke in 2018. Pat Robertson.
Oh, yeah.
American Baptist televangelist, the 700 Club, entrepreneur, media mogul for CBN, and political He was a presidential candidate for the Republicans in 1989.
Of course he was.
He lost terribly.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
There's a special place in whatever hell there is for evangelicals that just make obscene amounts of money.
Yeah. Off of the people that trust them.
Yes.
All right. We are going to move on to events, and John has the first three of that also.
Sweet. Okay, so the first one, the exact date is disputed because it was very long ago.
Yeah.
But 452 AD, Attila the Hun invades Lower Italy, marching on Rome. His campaign would be unsuccessful, but it was noteworthy in its ferocity and that he is one of the first barbarians that successfully cracked the shell of the Roman Empire. Then we're going to skip way ahead.
Yeah.
We had an entire millennia where nothing happened. And in 1776, Continental forces suffer a pretty thorough defeat at Trois-Rivières, Quebec. The defeat is considered a big reason why Quebec is part of Canada instead of the United States. I thought that was kind of neat.
That is cool.
And then in 1789, James Madison introduced the Bill of Rights as an addendum to the United States Constitution, codifying ideals that would hold today, like freedom of speech and assembly, in theory.
Yeah.
In theory. But he was initially reticent to call it the Bill of Rights because he thought that if they started spelling out rights, then anything that wasn't spelled out would automatically be excluded. Mm-hmm. So they made sure to put in the wording in the Bill of Rights that other things that weren't expressed are still basic human rights. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was kind of forethoughtful of him.
For sure. All right. Speaking of Quebec, in 1924, the washing machine patented by Noah Cushing of Quebec.
Yep.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we use it every week.
Yep. All right. I'm going to take the next one, too. It's 1861. Tennessee officially secedes from the Union to join the Confederacy during the American Civil War. Slow down, Johnny.
Speed up. Faster.
Stop. Hammer time.
That's not. We're in Tennessee. It's Tennessee whiskey, baby.
All right. John's going to take 1906.
Okay, 1906. Teddy Roosevelt signs the Antiquities Act, protecting or giving the president the power to protect public land with significant historical value. It was a pretty neat thing that has carried over into the modern day where the president can protect national sites and monuments and wildlife preserves and stuff like that.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. All right. I got 1940. Discovery of element 93, Neptunium, is announced. It's funny because it almost sounds made up.
Yeah.
Like if you ask a little kid, what would you name this rock? Neptunium.
Well, what are you going to name the one before it? Plutonium.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. All right. John has 1942.
Okay, 1942. Bing Crosby, honorary mayor of Elko, Nevada, which is what he's most known for, of course. Records Silent Night. You would think he would do it in December when, it's themed appropriate for the season, but his rendition was done on the fly as a favor to a missionary who asked for his help. He wasn't going to record a song. He was just going to let him use his recording equipment. But he did a song in his style, and I didn't know this, but it was pretty poorly received at first, where he was told by critics that his voice and stylistic approach to the song were inappropriate for a hymn. So
That's crazy because I think it's great.
yeah,
I mean, growing up with it, obviously,
yeah, absolutely.
it's not something that came out yesterday for
Yeah.
us.
So they, on his own, he did a few recordings that he gave to the missionary to sell. And so all of the proceeds for it went to charity until it was redone and re-released by Decca Records with his much bigger hit, White Christmas.
Nice.
Yep.
Sweet.
And that's how his Christmas album came to be. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like stuff like that.
Yep, me too.
All right. In 1948, a hand-built aluminum prototype labeled Number 1 becomes the first vehicle to bear the name of one of the world's leading luxury car manufacturers, Porsche.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Hand-built aluminum. That's crazy.
It is.
And it became a huge powerhouse in the car industry.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That's
doesn't well, there was a time like it didn't get cooler than a Porsche, but they got a lot of competition these days.
Yep, for sure. Yep. All right. John is going to take 1949.
I am. On this day, George Orwell's final novel, 1984, is published. The dystopian thriller describes a totalitarian state where even thoughts can be punished. It has made mainstream time and time again for its insightfulness, foresight, invention of language, and a terrifying rate at which we're accelerating towards it.
Yeah. Man. It's like you take 1984 and Idiocracy and mash them together, and that's the future.
This timeline sucks.
It does for sure. We need to find Doctor Strange, and we need to change it.
Yes.
Because, whoa, not good. Not good. All right. I got 1953.
All right.
The United States Supreme Court rules in District of Columbia versus John R. Thompson Co. that restaurants in Washington, D.C. cannot refuse to serve black patrons.
Yeah, 1953 wasn't that long ago, folks.
No.
Just pointing that out.
That is the year after my dad was born.
Yep.
This is literally in my father's lifetime.
Yep. Couple years before my mother was born. So, yeah, but still not that far. And yeah, we're not doing that much better.
No. Nope. We are backsliding all the time.
For sure.
All right. John has 1955.
Okay, on to baseball stuff. All right. Dodger history is made as struggling pitcher Tommy Lasorda is optioned down to AAA to make room for a young man by the name of Sandy Koufax. It ended up working pretty well for both men, as Tommy Lasorda would go on to have a legendary managerial career after his retirement, and Sandy Koufax would go on to be one of the best pitchers of all time.
Yep.
I guess, for a Dodger.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. That, again, that's one of the ones I didn't take because I knew John was going to take it.
Absolutely.
Instead, I took 1956. Richard B. Fitzgibbon Jr. killed by another USAF airman in Vietnam, becoming the first American killed in the Vietnam War
Well,
by his own guy.
that happens in war a lot more than you'd think.
The first American casualty was friendly fire.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
that's the most American thing I've ever heard in my life.
Right? I mean, he didn't kill him with the cheeseburger. That would have been the most American thing it could have been.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it was probably on school grounds in Vietnam.
Woof. All right, we're gonna move on to 1959 now.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, this was almost my deep dive because this is so cool. Okay, 1959, the U.S. Navy submarine, the USS Barbara, launched a modified tactical nuclear missile at Mayport Naval Station in Florida. The missile had been retrofitted with containers holding mail, mostly postcards, and was the first instance of what they called rocket mail in the United States. The idea was soon abandoned as modern aviation made it much less necessary, but not before the idea of rocketeers were bandied about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if it has fires or explosions or jetpacks, I'm in.
or baseball
Or baseball. Or baseball with jetpacks. That'd be awesome.
and fire.
And fire.
And funny, my next one John didn't have, which he knew about it. He knew exactly what I was talking about when I said the year. 1961, MLB Milwaukee Braves set record of 4 consecutive home runs. Eddie Matthews, Hank Aaron, Joe Adcock, and Frank Thomas.
Womp womp. It's the Braves. Who cares?
All right. John has 1965.
Okay, 1965. The USSR launches Luna 6. It misses the moon by the narrowest of margins, 99,000 miles, due to an error in course correction boosters. The Soviets lauded it as a success, as they were still able to quote-unquote test the lunar landing system that was on board.
Just a bit outside.
That's it.
Speaking of our baseball.
Yeah, wild thing.
All right, 1966, the National Football League, NFL, and American Football League, AFL, announced their historic merger, which will become the NFL.
Yep. No story to that?
No story to that.
All
That
right.
was it.
Okay, 1967. We have one. Speaking of friendly fire, Israel attacks the USS Liberty, killing 34 Americans and injuring 171 others during the Six-Day War. Their excuse was that the ship was mistaken for an Egyptian warship at the time. But critics were soon quickly silenced with hush money. It was paid out in 3 installments. So I don't know if you've ever seen the Egyptian flag, but it looks nothing like the U.S. flag. Not the same colors, hardly anything.
But I'm sure it doesn't.
No, it's red and black and white. So, yeah, a little egg on the face for our allies there.
1968, the body of assassinated U.S. Senator Robert F. Kennedy is laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery.
Yep.
All right. John has 1969.
1969, a much more important event than the RFK being stuck in the dirt. Mickey Mantle gives his farewell speech to 60,000 Yankee faithful as his number 7 jersey is retired on Mickey Mantle Day in New York. Classic stuff.
Nope. All right. I'm going to give John 1972 also.
Okay, here we go.
I told you how to say it, so if you mess it up, it's on you.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, on this day, Phan Thi Kim Phuc
Good job.
is burned by napalm and captured running naked away from the jungle where she was from. The photograph was captured by Nick Hoult, highlighting the horrors of war. The photo would go on to win a Pulitzer Prize and was a major turning point in how Americans viewed the conflict overseas.
Yep. Yeah, it's super iconic.
Yep.
Just it's heartbreaking.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
So disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember seeing that as a kid and being like, what the hell?
Well, yeah, because you look at it and, like,
You're not much older than that girl.
no. And, I mean, that girl, like, at first, like, she doesn't even look human.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, just, like, some of the features are melted away, and I mean, and then you see the people around her, and they're all screaming, and yeah, it's horrific.
Yep. All right. A little bit happier. 1978, Naomi James, the first woman to sail solo around the world via Cape Horn, and the second woman ever, arrives back in Dartmouth, England after 272 days.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. I mean, back then, I mean, it's 78, I guess. Never mind. I was going to say back then, you can be like, just go sail a couple miles away and be like, just hang out and be like, yeah, I'm back after 270. I sailed around the world, man.
The only thing is,
Doesn't know any better.
like men did that in the 1700s. It only took women 200 years to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, they did it.
I mean, at least you didn't crash on the way this time.
Alrighty then. 1983, Trading Places, American comedy film, is released. Good movie. Good
Love
movie.
it. Yep.
And, okay, we're going to move on to 1987.
Hey, screw you.
If I did, John would throw something at me.
That's it. The podcast would just be canceled. And they're like, all right, the most important movie of all time was released. On this day in 1984, the Ivan Reitman-led project starring Harold Ramis, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Sigourney Weaver, Ernie Hudson, Rick Moranis, Ghostbusters, hit the market. It was, despite its initially overblown budget, it would go on to be one of the most iconic movies of the decade, raking in over $370 million, spawning a franchise that exists to this day. But it was only the second highest grossing movie of the year. But 1984 was stacked with movies.
For sure.
It was narrowly beaten out by a movie you like, Beverly Hills Cop, as the number one movie for the year. So, and in a much less important note, I guess, Gremlins was released. Whatever, moving on.
Wow, way to steal mine from me, dude. I was going to say the superior movie of 1984, Gremlins, was released.
Oh, them's fighting words right there.
And it's not true. Yeah, I am a huge Ghostbusters nerd too, but I like to give John a bad time.
Yeah, I could have done the whole episode about Ghostbusters, but I'm holding back a little.
That's funny. In 1987, New Zealand passes legislation officially becoming a nuclear-free zone.
Okay, so if we're going to attack someplace, New Zealand's the place to go.
Right? Or New Zealand's the place to go if you don't want to get nuked, apparently.
Well, I mean... But, I mean, does that mean that that they're also abandoning the idea of nuclear power for powering things?
I don't know.
It'd be an interesting thing to sit down and talk with an NZer from
A Kiwi?
a Kiwi.
All right. 1989. This is the one I was really surprised John didn't have, but he knew about it. He just kind of mixed it up a little bit. 1989. Pirates score 10 in the first, their best inning since 1942, prompts Pirates broadcaster Jim Rooker to say he would walk from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia if the Pirates lost. Phillies beat them 15-11. Rooker walks at the end of the season.
Yeah. I mean, way to shoot your mouth off and
Yeah.
and curse the good luck. I mean, they tell announcers all the time, "Okay, don't say the thing." Mm-hmm. And sure enough, announcer opens his mouth and catastrophe happens.
Yep, for sure. God, can you imagine?
Oh, that's a lot of crow to
Everybody's
eat.
gonna hate you.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, at least he was a good sport about it.
Yeah,
He did it.
He did what he said he was gonna do.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been a lot funnier if he'd have done it dressed in the opposing team's uniform.
Oh yeah,
But-
for sure.
But no, that's pretty cool.
Yep. All right. We're at 54 minutes, so we're going to kind of run through the rest. John has 1992.
Okay, the first World's Ocean Day was celebrated, coinciding with the Earth Summit held in Rio de Janeiro. It would later be recognized by the UN in 2008 as an International Day of Celebrating Ocean Conservation.
I actually have that for 2009.
Well, that's when it was recognized by the UN, so that would make sense.
Okay, so that gives me the last one. And this, I could have done a deep dive on it, but I don't want it to become that kind of show. Maybe we could do that genre at another point, but I don't want this one to be that one. In 1994, mass murderer Joel Rifkin sentenced to 203 years in prison for the murders of at least 9 women between 1989 and 1993. And I could have easily went on about that because that is one thing that I have always followed as serial killers and stuff like that. So, like I said, I don't want this to be that kind of show. I mean, I've already almost done deep dives on those in other episodes, so it's like, not going to do it. Not going to do it. All right. And that is going to wrap up this episode, folks.
Thanks for listening. It was fun going through history with y'all.
Yep. And as always, like, comment, share it with your brother, your sister, your uncle's dog.
Child of mine. Comment. Make other people listen to it.
Yeah. My kid is the only one that's commented so far, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. And we'll see you next time.
TTFN.
Two fat guys. Turn it up. Two fat guys. Yeah. You know what's up.
Two fat guys.